offers great marketing opportunities for companies to promote them to the highly qualified Muslim community in North America, UK and other global locations. Thank you.
Hello. Now I request Professor Dr. Suryadatta to welcome today's chief guest, Dr. Tausif Malik.
I would like to call upon Professor Akshit Kushal for the oath-taking ceremony. I request all the students to stand up for the oath-taking ceremony.
I request 2015-17 batch students to take forward their right hand to take the oath. Right hand, please. Yes. You have to take your name, then I ask you to take your name. Yeah. I, your name is Akshit Kushal, hereby solemnly declare and take oath that I shall truly and faithfully follow the regulations as per the Code of Conduct prescribed by the Academic Council of the Suryadatta Institute of Management and Mass Communication to receive and uphold AICTE approved postgraduate diploma in management at all times, shall not indulge in any activity that shall belittle that PGDM conferred on me by acts, behavior or utterance on me, by acts that may devalue the meaning and purpose of this postgraduate diploma in management. Thank you. Please sit.
Thank you. Now I request Lieutenant Colonel Shishir sir to share his wisdom for gathering.
Today, Chief Guest Dr. Tausif Malik, Dr. Sanjay Chodia, Mrs. Chodia, Professor Chatterjee, Akshit, Kaushal, my scholarly colleagues who are present here and passing out students. I convey my heartiest congratulations to you all because you are passing out from the portal of Suryadatta Institute. Remember that, as Professor Chatterjee has told you, a lot of challenges are outside waiting. You all are the ambassador of this Suryadatta institution. Whatever you will be doing, it will be having a reflection of your alma mater. Like your parents, they are not perfect. Not even a single institute of the world is perfect. It has got limitations, it has got a strength. I am 100% sure that you will never like to speak ill of your parents in front of everybody. Whatever limitations you have found here in the institution during your courses of study, please convey to us so that we can correct it. But whatever strength you have seen here, tell it to environment, tell it to others. That should be the way, because alma mater is like your parents. Second thing, remember that I always say, what you are sounds so loudly in my ear that I cannot listen what you say. Wherever you will be going, whatever industry you will be joining, nobody is going to listen to what you say then, because you have to walk the talk. If you preach something and you practice something else, nobody will be abiding by you. Remember, These are the problem areas. Treat your people with humane active behavior, attitude. Everybody is as intelligent as you are. Give them their due. Today, people say that management job is very easy. Let me tell you, management job is very difficult, because in management, you have been told to get work done through others. It is not that easy job. You have to set personal example, then only you will be able to get that work done through others. You have to remember that you have to think big. You dare to dream, because somebody has very nicely said, मंजिलें उनको मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है, पंखों से क्या होता है, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. So now it is the test of your courage, conviction. Remember that. Only desire will not be make you get great. That also you remember. Everybody is desiring for success. But for getting success, you have to work hard. You have to keep observing the environment in which you are working. If you are observant, you will be able to be a problem solver and you will be able to solve it. You have to work hard, analyze the data available, then come to the conclusion. Again, I will like to quote, Iqbal has very nicely said, ख्वाहिशों से नहीं भरते हैं फूल झोली में, कर्म की साख को हिलाना होता है, कुछ नहीं होता है कोसने से अंधेरों को, अपने हिस्से का दिया खुद जलाना होता है. So wherever you will go, you will have to burn your own candle so that darkness can be repelled. Remember that. Now, you can make a place for yourself by becoming decisive. Take decision, own that decision, stand by that decision. There might be some fall, like Professor Chatterjee has told you. Failure is the pillar of success. You know what is the meaning of fail? F-A-I-L. It is acronym, first attempt in learning. If you don't fail, you will never be able to learn. And you have to adhere to lifelong learning. Learning does not stop here. PGDM or management, it is said that it is nothing but the common sense. But this common sense is very uncommon these days in the people. And therefore you have to develop it practically by applying yourself. And you have to learn from your peers, juniors, students, environment, anybody and everybody. There should not be any shyness in learning. And I am sure, I am confident that one day you will make your parents, your alma mater proud by your achievement, and we will boast that one of our students is doing such a nice job, he has set example. So with these words, I wish you all good luck, Godspeed, may God be with you. I always, wherever I go, I say, remember to take vitamins every day. But my vitamin is not that pills. Vitamin A is for PGDM student action. Do not procrastinate your today's action on tomorrow. Vitamin B is belief. If I can't do it, nobody can else do it. I will be able to do it. Vitamin C is confidence. It comes with preparation, with hard work. Vitamin D is discipline. Abide by the rules, regulation. And vitamin E is energy level. Whatever task you have taken, give your 100% in that. With these words, my tons of blessings and best wishes to you all and to your parents. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me opportunity to address you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request Professor Dr. Sanjay Chodia to address the gathering.
Very good afternoon, friends. I request the backstage people to switch off their mobile. It is disturbing the audio system. Respected dignitaries of the dais, great chief guest, Kausik Malik, a good friend of mine and happened to be our faculty also. And then he went to USA and come back with lots of value addition for enriching. And soon he will be also getting associated with us. The Controller of Examination, Ashik Koshan, for Director General, Dr. Shishir Kumar, our HOD, PGD and SIMMC, Sushant Chatterjee, and my beloved wife, Suryadatta, the secretary of the foundation, all my staff members of SIMC, the principal ma'am, all the non-teaching staff members, Sudha ma'am, Kalsa sir, Deepak Singh sir, all the newly joined faculty members, and my dear young friends of first year of engineering students. I welcome you all, and I wish all of us first congratulate all these 25 bright stars of Suryadatta. Big round of applause for them. It's a great achievement. There are challenges and there are opportunities also. It all depends how we look at it. Only thing is that you should be consistent in all your efforts. Never give up. That's the formula you should have. Challenges are there not only for you outside this building, but challenges are there for us also inside the building. Challenges are there for each and every person, right from the clerical level staff to the Prime Minister of this country and the President of the United Nations as well. So I feel it's an opportunity for us for our continuous improvement. So if you take the challenges as an opportunity for our self-improvement, then you will never find those are the challenges. You will find some opportunities knocking my door. Let's grab this opportunity, overcome these difficulties and move forward and start something new. For this, you need to continuously upgrade yourself. Now your PGDM formal education is over, you will be soon getting your convocation. So that's one part of your life. You completed your school education, then junior college, senior college, post-graduation. Some of you already started working in the corporate world. Some of you may start your business in the coming years. Some of you may join your family business. All these areas you have to continuously upgrade on related to your area of specializations. Your journey has to be continuous learning because challenges are there and it is going to be there. Competition is there and it is going to be there every day. And therefore upgrading on regular basis is very, very important. There are several courses for that. You need not join again any institution. Several online courses are available. We already shared the list of more than 21 renowned universities courses which you can do free of cost, sitting at your workplace, at your home, at your residence, wherever you are going to stay. Thereby you will get an opportunity to learn what is happening across the globe. Courses from Harvard, courses from Stanford, courses from Sloan School of Business Management, MIT, Best of Boston. There are many courses available. You may or may not clear those courses in one attempt, first attempt. And I'm sure Tausif sir also will guide you on that, about the courses as well as how to start your own business. Because you need not only depend upon the jobs. The job market is very, very volatile today. And due to automation, due to competition, due to change in technologies, what is valid today may not remain valid even after 4 hours. So due to all these kinds of challenges, you must simultaneously plan for starting your own business while you are pursuing your official work in which your organization you are going to work. Now how you should do this? First of all, the organization where you are working should be honest, dedicated, surrender yourself for next 2 years. Having selected any organization, there are only 4 possibilities. After joining that organization, after working for a few months, you will find this is the organization, this was my dream career job which I got in this organization, and the department and my boss and the people around and entire other philosophy of the organization is equal to your expectation. Other can be, it is less than your expectation. Third option can be, it is better than your expectation. And fourth can be exactly opposite of your expectations. Now, to overcome this and to channelize your intelligence, to stay in that organization with all these plus minuses or equal to or opposite kind of a situation, you have to increase your influence. How you can increase your influence? A, by doing hard work. Of course, there is no option with it. Like we call that Shram, Seva, which is leading to sadhana. That is a very spiritual way of looking at it. But Shram means what? Hard work. Hard work means what? You're working in finance, working in marketing, working in HR. You should know everything related to that subject with respect to that organization the philosophy of the organization, learn, understand, deliver, be accountable for whatever position you have selected, and give more than their expectation. If you have to reverse this situation that you got the organization which is giving you less than your expectation, you work more, you give better performance, what will happen in this process? Maybe instead of full 9 hours working or 8 hours working, you require to work for 10 hours. Or maybe instead of spending time doing nothing during the working hours, you will work genuinely, sincerely, and thereby you are going to be a star performer in years to come. Compared to others, because in the organization, performance is compared with the other fellow colleagues who have joined the same organization, who have passed out MBA or PGDM from different institutions. Among those newly joined management trainee, where are you placed? That is one way of analyzing your performance. Second, your peers' feedback. Third, the target given to you, how much target you have achieved, and within what period you have achieved. The target you have achieved within the stipulated period of time, or lesser than that, or you have exceeded the time, or you have exceeded the target by more than 10% to 25% to 50%. Which organization doesn't want this kind of people who are achieving targets in a given time or in the shortest possible time or exceeding their target? So thereby you can start improving your performance. Secondly, you have to be multitasking. In today's kind of an environment, if there are no people required for marketing profession or for HR profession, you have dual specialization that already your quality is there. You are multitasking personality by qualification. But depending upon the organization function where you are going to work, if that organization has another section whereby you have basic knowledge of that particular section of the organization, you take more interest, learn from that, learn from the department colleagues, maybe during the office hours or after office hours, so that whenever there is a competitive scenario, whenever there is a recession,